So just how busy is it? Well, the Airport Commission said yesterday was the busiest day at MSP in 16 months. Passenger activity is now nearing pre-COVID levels. Good news, but not for some Sun Country passengers yesterday. Look at this video taken yesterday morning at MSP. A system outage caused widespread delays for Sun Country flights that led to a lot of travelers stuck and waiting for hours. Sun Country says it is partially restored now, and it's waiving change fees for anyone scheduled to travel through July 6th. The Minneapolis-based airline said there was an outage with a third-party software company it uses that impacted every one of its flights. It eventually started using a manual process to move people through, but that's a slower process.
By all accounts, today was going to be the busiest day of air travel we've seen in the United States in almost a year and a half since the pandemic started. So the timing for Sun Country and its customers really could not have been worse.
Yeah, so that manual process that Sun Country is using because of this outage could cause a few more delays this weekend, but the company said the worst of it is behind them.
Well, that's good news. That's not the way anyone wants to start their long weekend. Thanks a lot, Jen.